Hello and welcome to Haske Tv News. My name is Haske. The federal government says tuberculosis was not caused by spiritual forces and it can be cured. The government also restated that TB screening and treatment was free in government-owned health facilities. Deputy Director, National Tuberculosis and Leprosy Control Program, Dr. Ochukwu stated this during a roadshow and awareness walk in Abuja to commemorate the World TB Day theme. The report.
World TB Day is commemorated March 24th annually to raise awareness on TB and to mobilize efforts including political commitment to resources and healthcare financing for TB toward elimination. Ochukwu said the roadwork was to encourage Abuja residents to seek medical attention if they experience persistent coughs, chest pain, weakness, weight loss, night sweat, and other TB symptoms. He noted that TB was preventable and curable, stressing the need for early detection and treatment to stop its spread. On her path, the Executive Director of Center for Communication and Social Impact, Baba Funke Fegbemi, noted that there was an urgent need for sustained advocacy, community engagement, and improved access to healthcare services to combat TB. Farida Haq, Haske TV News.
Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development, Yusuf Attah, has criticized the 2023 presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Engineer Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, over his comment against the state of emergency placed in Rivers State by President Bola Tinubu. This is contained in a statement signed by his aide, Seyi, in Kano State. The report.
The minister said that the decision was taken in best interest of national stability and security. Attah further commended both chambers of the National Assembly for both swift and responsible approval of the president's proclamation. The minister also described Kwankwaso as someone with a flawed understanding of law and governance, adding that the former governor of Kano State fostered a culture of political intimidation, particularly in his dealings with lawmakers during his tenure. He called on Kwankwaso to desist from making unfounded statements on national issues, particularly on President Tinubu's constitutional prerogative to declare a state of emergency when necessary. Farida Haq, Haske TV News.
The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria says it has temporarily shut down the Samuel Ladeke Akintoye Airport, Ibadan, Oyo State, to facilitate extensive upgrade works to infrastructure and operational standard.
The
In a
Nigerian
statement signed by
Airspace
its Director
Management
of Public
Agency has
Affairs and Consumer
consequently closed
Protection,
the runway
Mrs.
and
Abigail
suspended airport
Ora, on
operations
Sunday stated
by
that the
the
federal
International
government
Civil
has
Aviation
approved the closure,
Organization
which became necessary
regulations.
to enable
The upgrade
execution
was
of
part of the
critical
state
improvements
government's
to the
move to
airport.
transform
Shetima
the
Didiri
airdrome
reports.
into an international status. The airport operators noted that the closure was in line with aviation safety recommendations, appealing for both stakeholders and passengers' cooperation throughout the closure. As part of the Oyo State government's initiative to upgrade Ibadan Airport from a domestic to an international airport, various improvements and remodeling works are currently underway. In compliance with aviation safety recommended standards and processes, the closure became imperative to ensure the safety of passengers as well as airport personnel. Shetima Jidere, Haske TV News.
The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Agbetukun, has warned officers of the Nigerian police force against unlawful and prolonged detentions. This is contained in a statement signed by the First Public Relations Officer, ACP Olumoyiwa Adojebi. He stressed any officer found violating constitutional provisions on human rights will face serious consequences. The IG reaffirmed the police leadership's commitment to upholding human rights and ensuring due process in all detention procedures. The IGP emphasized the adherence to legal stipulated detention period, is not only a legal obligation but also a fundamental aspect of upholding the dignity and rights of individuals, as enshrined in Section 34 and 35 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which guarantees the right to dignity and personal liberty. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency says that it has operated as suspected as 42-year-old woman Indian lady, Mrs. Netu Netu, at the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport, Makai, Kano, with 72 parcels of heroin factory sealed in wafer wrap and packaged as chocolates. Spokesperson of the agency, Femi Babafemi, said the Class A drug concentrated weighing a total of 11 kilograms was recovered from Nito's luggage after a thorough search. Babafemi said this airing of foreign earners by cartels to smuggling illicit drugs is a bid that vigilant NDLEA operatives have constantly frustrated with the aid of modern technological tools and proactive intelligence, as laid out by the Chairman Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Muhammad Baba Marwa, retired. That's all on Haske TV News tonight. I am Farida Haq. Stay tuned for subsequent program. From me is a goodbye.